on the phone, and of course I failed. Sucks to be. It is just trying to do it on the right way, trying to do all that. All right, so let's see if I can't rotate this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Let's see. Land orientation device is locked. Okay, so let's see if I can't change this. And yeah, it's not letting me do it. So this week, you guys are going to get me this way. It is insane. Oh my God. Trying to figure out how to do it on the phone. I've never done it on the phone. Um, a laptop was kind of not working with me today. So, yeah, we are trying to do this the right way. But, hey, Tim. Tim is in the house. How are you? Um, yeah, crazy, 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 crazy week. It has been such a busy week here in Rhode Island. Traveled, as you know, on Sunday. I was traveling in rain. I couldn't pull over, couldn't do the live last week. You did flip it landscape. I know, but it's not letting me flip it back to horizontal, which kind of is crazy. I mean, did it work? Because it's saying that it didn't, I can't read it. I can't read the comments or anything. It says, you've got to flip the device backwards. And so I'm like, really? Seriously? Guys are killing me. So yeah, this week it's gonna be crazy. This it's gonna be in landscape. I mean, portrait mode. Zeus is here with me, and it's his first van life trip, so that was pretty funny because I thought he would be running around. Ah, no, man. He was sitting in his seat. I bought a seat that goes on the passenger seat that locks into the chair, and then I had a harness on him and had him lock into the chair. And no, he wasn't going anywhere. So Zeus has been with me, and he's going crazy. I'm trying to get him to socialize and everything like that. You'll have to worry about the bumps and the. But this is Zeus. And there's Larissa.
Hello.
Court, she's hanging out here this whole entire week. Have no idea why, but she's deciding that, she wants to sit here and go ahead and be here. So we are in the van, as you can see. Been cooking here, everything else, and yeah, I should probably do a van tour one of these days. I haven't done a van tour for those that haven't seen the rig. Well, that sucks. He's already running in the van. Yeah, I'm serious. He like laid down and he was literally belly up, feet up, passed out asleep. I mean, he was just no problems, no issue, exactly from his previous life. And he just, loved life just sitting there. And we drove for 3 days to get here. Um, and it was a nice drive. I was actually skirting a whole bunch of rainstorms. So I'd get like 10 or 15 minutes of rain and then make it to the other side. So that whole entire trip was sunny, 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 rain, 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 sunny, 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 rain, 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 sunny, 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 rain, sunny, rain, sunny, rain. By the time I got here, I was like, oh my God. I had reached a big storm that came out of Chicago, and it finally hit by the time I was getting to New England. And I didn't have time to stop. It was raining. I was like, you know what? No, I better let him know. No. I got here Saturday night or Sunday night. Sunday night. And so this whole week has been crazy. So, as you know, every year I travel up to Rhode Island to visit my kiddos. There's one. The other one is 20. He turned 22. I usually come during his birthday because it's in the summertime and I spend a week up here. But this year, we decided that we're going on a cruise in November. I decided I got a good deal. I'm taking the two kids and my son's girlfriend. We're all going on a cruise in November. So, problem is, as you all know, they are Russian born. So they have Russian birth certificates. So all of last week, I was taking all adoption and literally getting their United States birth certificate of international birth. Yeah, every adoptive parent who adopts children outside the United States has to get one of these, except we hadn't done it. We had no need, right? Well, now it was, they need to get their passports. So they need their birth certificates. So I literally spent all last week just going in and getting their birth certificates. You have to show them the court decree, the adoption, the Russian passport, the Russian birth certificates with translations, with this, with that. So I went over there. I had previously, before I got here, emailed me, a list of whatever, and they did. So I had everything anyways. And I went to the appointment on Tuesday, and she told me that was the first time in so many years that I didn't have to go back for anything. I had everything with me. So she was impressed. And then Friday, she had them done where I had to go over everything to make sure that the spelling correct, the birth names of the mother, and for both kids. And then, yes, Friday night and Friday and Saturday, Will was drifting. So he is a drift car racer, and his team was competing, and I was able to watch over the weekend. So that was nice. Let's see. Oh, Elsa's in the house. Hard Edits, how are you? Hello. Tim's in the house. Always have a passport. It was necessary, but because we want to take them on a cruise, it's like, you know, um, they can go with their U.S. birth certificates, but it's better to just have the passport anyway. So they're going to get their passports. Elsa's in the house. Hello, hello. Uh, Tim Mobang for your buck is saying hi.
Hello.
He has grown. Posted. I was watching him drive and filming him driving and just how precision that he could get with the other team members on being so close without hitting them with drifting and this and that. It was so cool to watch. And so I was there last year when they did this. They did a night invitational, so this was the same. And last year he was an alternate, and this year he actually competed, and they did pretty well. I think they were sixth out of like 30 teams. So
They're like 219.
yeah, their score was like 219 out of 300. So I mean, they weren't the top four, they weren't the top five, but he actually got to compete. So that was kind of nice. And then his last like 100 yards, he ends up blowing his power steering. I'm like, poor guy. But it was nice either way. Double tap, double tap, and click on the screen to hit the. Oh, thanks, Tim. Please show some love. Love, love, love. Sorry that it is portrait mode. I should have told YouTube. I had it scheduled, and then YouTube just wouldn't let me back into the actual creator space, which I'm like, are you serious? Never done it on the phone. I always done it on the PC, but the PC was acting kind of funny. Y'all can hear me okay, right? Everything's good. You guys can see me okay. Um, let's see. Bartholomew. Drift. Yes. I mean, he loves drifting. He's got his own drift car. He fixes his own drift car, takes it apart. He's built that whole entire car, the engine and everything. So, um, he's maintained everything. He's really handy that way. So it's always nice to have like a mechanic in the in the family. I don't get to use him much, but but he's, doing well with the drifting. He loves it, and that's all that matters to me. It's a safe sport. There's no rollovers. Yeah, there's accidents and stuff like that, but he's got a roll cage and everything else and everything, all the safety equipment that he needs. So that's kind of nice. Larissa looks like Asian when she's young. I saw a picture of in Facebook.
I looked Asian when I was younger. I
When
look
she's
Asian?
young. Yeah, you look Asian.
Oh, that's. Oh,
Yep, sound and video great. Yes. Oh, and speaking of video, oh, so Dasherville has finally getting fiber optic. The guys came out to, yeah, look, she's clapping. Yay. Zeus is playing with her. um, Finally getting fiber optic, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. They went and brought a ditch witch, which is basically they put it in the ground and it literally snakes sideways to install the underground wires. So I am so excited. They've done all of the digging, and the all that's needed now is that they're going to connect the boxes. So there's one for Deb's place, one for me, and then we can have up to 8 connections or whatever in the box that's on the property. So I'm so excited. So it's only $100, but we get a gig, and I can finally do work and everything at home. So excited, guys. I have been doing so much. I'm going to be launching a website. Ooh. I'm also going to start doing newsletter. So there are a few things that I'm going to incorporate, which I've been working on the, what do you call it, the back house of it, to relaunch Outdoor Dash Travels. I think it'll be kind of nice. I'm working hard at it, but the internet out there just is horrible. So finally, we are getting fiber optic. So I'm out in the boonies, but I'm not that far out in the boonies yet. So I'm pretty excited about that, guys. So hang on in there. I'm like, yeah, woot, woot. So finally, I'll be able to do what I need to do. And I just got my beet harvest. I have to be up at the beet harvest September 22nd. So I will be doing the beet harvest again in October. Then I'll get off the beet harvest and go on a cruise with the kiddo and my son's girlfriend. Sorry, guys. Bouncing you around, bouncing you around. But there's Larissa playing with Zeus. Zeus's little, what do you call it?
carrier.
Carrier? Yeah. So we're having fun here. There's the kitchen. In the front, I have, storage up there, storage here, storage over there. I have to make, hey, Tim, I'm going to have to make some kind of cabinet for this area right here. Some cabinet here, because that ain't working. But yeah. And then I'm doing, let's see, what else am I doing? Oh my God. It has been like a crazy, crazy, crazy week. And it's just amazing how much, let's see, That kitchen looks familiar. Yeah, you were here. You'd seen it. Everybody's saying hi. And it has been crazy. Crazy busy. This coming up, I will be, let's see, what the heck am I doing? Oh, I will finally be picking up the birth certificates. So I'll be so happy because they will actually be done. And then I'm going to um, apply for their passports right away. Um, it has been way too long. People are not doing the paperwork that's needed, so it's finally time to do it. There's a meetup in Texas in late September, I guess. I can't make it. I know. It's the old Lollapalooza. And I'm like, crap. And it's the weekend right before, I mean, it's the 26th or something like that. And I can't make it. And I'm like, oh, man. And because it was the last weekend of September. And I'm like, oh, I love Lollapalooza. Well, it's now something else. I can't remember what it is. But um, yeah, I can't make that one. It's the old Lollapalooza. But I mean, it's Lollapalooza named different, but I can't make it though, that one. And that kind of stinks because it's just like, oh. And part of me wants to like talk to the beet harvest because they want me there 9 days before the beet harvest. 9 days where I could make, money before going up there. So I'm trying to find out if I can just change that date because, yeah, that's 9 days where I'm not getting paid. You don't get paid until the 1st of October. That's 9 days. So, yeah, we're going to see about that. I don't know. Boomerang 2020. Is that what they're calling it? Boomerang 2025? Really? Is that the old Lola Palooza? I thought it was called something else. Because I know Cacciati is, I can't remember her first name. I think she's still doing it or she's still organizing it. Oh, it is. It's called Boomerang. Okay. That's Carolyn's meetup. Carolyn Cacciati or something like that, or Cacciati. I love that meetup. That was like, I think the first one I ever went to before courtside. Yeah. Okay. Boomerang. Yeah, I decided not to sign up because I was going to be on my way up to North Dakota. I mean, you can't like shy away from 6 grand, you know? You make 6 grand in a month. Yeah, I'm there. So, and the work is so easy. So easy. I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Just people got to dress right. That's all. A lot of people don't know how to dress for the beet harvest. It's like, man, yes, that is the one. She organized the Lola tribute. That's the last one I went to was the Lola tribute. And I didn't know they even had one last year. So, but then again, I was probably on my way up to the beet harvest. You know, but it's all good. I know this is kind of weird to have it this way. I wish there was a way that I could change it. I just don't know how to do it. Oh well, you know. And here she is. This is what she does. Plays games on her phone and just, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Or plays with Zeus. But I got a Kindle, so I've been reading books and doing the website and getting the paperwork done. And yeah, I am so excited that I actually get to. Nope, not last. Oh, they didn't have one last year. But she's doing one this year. Is that the same? Is it still in Abilene? Do you see? Zeus is 7 months old, and
He lost.
he lost his first tooth. One of his baby canines came out. He still has the other side. He still has the baby canine on that side, but yeah. Oh, it's in the Boomerang's in the lower part of Texas near Houston. What? Oh shoot, I gotta check that out then. The lower part of Texas, that's me. Near Houston, that's me. Shoot, that really stinks now that it's so dang close and I can't even go. Oh, I'm so bummed. So bummed now. Close to Beaumont, probably. Near Beaumont. That's close to Louisiana. Well, then we can make a day trip over to Lake Charles and do some gambling. They have the Golden Nugget, they have La Berger, they have, all these other freaking casinos out that way. Gashada. Oh my God. Too funny. Make a day trip. It's only, I think, from Beaumont is like an hour and a half. And there's like 3 major casinos. And then if you want to go a little further, there's another one. A half an hour more, and there's another one. This little stinker. This little stinker decides he wants to chew on cords. Oh, brat. But I'm trying to get him used to people, and I'm trying to get him used to other dogs. And I went to the drifting event, and there were a ton of people, and the cars zooming by, and the tires squealing. And at first, he got really scared, and then after a while, he was passed out. He would sit at the door. I'd have the door open with the screen, and he'd be looking at people. He watched the dogs go by. And I'm like, finally, he's getting used to other people being around. He was barking at everything because he was being very Chihuahua-ish. And then he realized, nah, it's cool, and he actually has changed his demeanor over. And I'm glad I went 2 days, and Friday and Saturday, and he actually kind of like, okay, this is good. This is good. I'm good. Martin Creek Lake State Park. I'll have to look that up. But thanks. I'll check it out. I will check that out. I'll be there from the 25th through the 29th. I'm going to see if I can't. Well, you can always come early. You can always stay at Dasherville. I'm in Houston, so north of Houston, so there you go. You won't be far. But I'm going to try and move my date to more close to the weekend because it's not really feasible for me to come that early, 9 days before the beet harvest, and I'm not getting paid. So you don't get paid to travel there, and you don't get paid while you're staying there. Now, you don't have to pay anything for being there. It's just you don't get paid. And it's just like, well, I can't do Uber Eats out in the middle of nowhere in North Dakota, so what's the point? So, yeah, the 25th through the 29th. Yeah, you could always come a little early. Then when I have to leave, you can leave. So, yeah. Because he was looking at me like I'm crazy. But yeah, it has been moved, the Michigan meetup from the previous weekend before that. Oh, so you're going to M25? M25 the previous weekend before that. Ah, so you're going to be there and then driving down to Boomerang. Got you. Got you. Well, if you make it early, whatever. Need a place. You know where I am. You know where I am. I'll drive by your place if you're still there. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can't get in there over the weekend because it's just stupid for me to show up 9 days before. What for? I don't see the reasoning before that. Let me show up on a Saturday or Sunday. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because it's gonna take me at least 2 days to get up there, or 2.5 days to get up there. Um, because I did it in two, and I even stayed over because of a rainstorm in Kansas. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll drive by your place if you're still there. I know. I don't know if we'll see. Because like I said, I have to show up sometime the week before the first because that's when everyone checks into the campgrounds. I'm going to the same campground, so they're going to send me to the same piler, same everything that I had last year. So, same crew, same everything, whatever. Or for those that are returning or not returning or whatever. So I'll definitely be at the same piler at least. So, yeah. And it starts October 1st, and I left, I think, the last week of October. But I got called back, and I made a few extra dollars for like a day and a half. And then, that was that. So, eh, we'll see. Yeah. But other than that, that's about what's going on. 9 days before work without pay. I know, right? That's what I said. And I'm like, it's not worth it. They wanted me to come in on Monday the 22nd, and I'm like, we don't start until the 1st, and we don't get paid till the 1st. So it's like that's 9 days before. I'm like, I should be going at least like Friday or Saturday and only have like 3 days or 4 days, But I'm like, are you serious right now? I'm like, no.
Dude, chill out.
That's Zeus with a squeaky toy. Um, yeah, I'm like, that's not cool. 9 days. Now, granted, they pay for it, but that's not the point. Um, work something, training new. Work something. Well, they're the way that they have is you have to go to orientation, and then after orientation, you have to go to American Crystal Sugar for a safety briefing. Now, both last 4 hours. So 4 hours for the orientation and 4 hours for the beet harvest. I mean, the safety at American Crystal Sugar. But I think what they might be doing is if they have pre-piling places that need more work, maybe they'll start us. I don't know. Um, yeah, ask them if they don't pay me, why not 9 days before? I know, right? So I'm trying to still figure out why 9 days. That's a long freaking stretch to be showing up. Now, granted, there's 230 people that are coming, and various stages because you can't have everyone show up at once. I get that because they got to go through orientation, they got to go through the safety videos, they got to go through the safety training and all that stuff. And they have to stagger it out because there's like 230 to 250 people. I get it. But 9 days worth? I mean, really? Each one is about 40 or 50 people per session. They have two sessions. That's 100 people a day. So why so many days ahead? I don't know. So that's just kind of like I have to agree. It's 9 days of no pay. I mean, you get paid for orientation. You do get paid for the safety, but that's only 8 hours. So it's not worth it for 8 hours, 9 days ahead of time. When I can make that, doing DoorDash or, Uber Eats at home. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. You know, she's still. I'm like, man, kids and their technology today. Seriously. You do. You get, as soon as you arrive, everything is paid for. I mean, you don't pay for camping. So, I mean, you get, I don't, each site doesn't have full hookups. They have a honey wagon that comes out twice a week. And then they have, they have water on a spigot where you bring your jugs over or your van and fill it up. Um, they do have a pump out, I mean, not a pump out, but a RV dump station with water that you can clean out, whatever. But I'm like, that's not the point. I'm like, it's still 9 days. It's not the best. I don't have full hookups. Like Drayton has full hookups for each site. They have water and they have electric and sewer for each site. But the camp that I'm staying at isn't. It's city run. So I've got to take my van to get the water. I have to take my van to empty it out. I each site does have electricity, which is good, so I can plug in when I need to, but what a pain in the rear end. But yes, they are free camping. It is free camping, but then I don't make any money. So it's like, but then again, I'm hoping by then I'll actually have digital work, so it won't be so bad. Crossing fingers, but we'll see. I have some few things up my sleeve, y'all. So yeah. But how is everyone else doing? So now that you know what crazy week I've had between the travel, between the adoption paperwork, between my son's birthday and his drifting event, and then this one, who loves to sleep.
I love sleeping.
Yeah, she loves sleeping.
Sleeping is my job.
She can like pass out for like 3 hours and then, keep going. Yeah, loves to sleep. And play video games, and that's it. Yeah, well,
No biting.
or troll or whatever. I'm like, okay, where's your book? Why aren't you reading a book? Yeah. Yeah, good luck on that one, right? Hey, Brenda. Getting ready for Burning Man. Oh, I wish I could go. That's August. I just spent a big chunk of change to get this cruise going, so I won't be doing a lot of shit for a while. But that's okay. I mean, I've got both my kids and Kayla, which is his girlfriend, I mean, they've been dating for over a year. So, yeah.
Oh, and then you had lunch with their mom.
Oh, yeah, and I had lunch with my son's girlfriend's mother. So I got to meet her. So that was kind of nice. So I've been, yeah, getting ready. I'm envious. I'm envious. Wish I could go, but yeah, it's just not in the cards. Burning Man being so expensive as it is, yeah, I can't do it. I just spent a chunk of change, so I gotta work to get that up. But I also have hey, yeah, Tim, I got my CMP August 6th. Yeah. My CMP is August 6th. Woohoo! Yay for me. Um, Going through a bunch of tests and doctor reviews and things like that. So, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Yippee for me. Um, Still going through paperwork and things like that. No. I got a scam email from AT&T. I gave them Oh no. And nasty password. Oh, you gave them a login of Yeah, okay, so you didn't get scammed, but you gave it to them. That's awesome. Yeah, if anybody ever asks for your login information, they're not legit, guys. Be careful. I love that. That is awesome. I'll bet you that was like, I bet you they even tried it too. I know, right? Whoop, whoop. I know, whoop, whoop for me. August 6th. But there's still something wrong with the physical foot one. They're saying I need to reopen some kind of case or something, so I have to look into that. I just got that email, or that piece of mail, so now I have to figure that out on Monday. And then, yeah, but August 6th, it's the first one. I finally got an appointment. So whoop whoop for me, dressed like a bum. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a call. I'm sure you can give me some tips and pointers. I know, right? Because that's one of them, and I have a hearing loss and tinnitus check. So, because I was right next to a flight line, so that is going to be an interesting one. He's a little stinker. Um, Having a puppy is definitely different, guys, than having my Zeus, who was 15 years old. He was just, yes, yeah, that's it. There's a lot of things um, that came up. So
What are you doing? It's just a squirmer.
I'm telling you. So yeah, and for those of you that don't know what is it, claims and percentage or something, I can't remember. For veterans, gotta play the game. Yeah, but I mean, I'm also hoping that I could get in touch with some resources because I'm only getting about 4 hours of sleep. Disability rating. Yes, a rating. That's what it is. I know it's saying CNP stands for claims and percentage or something like that. So, well, we'll see. What? She's looking at me like, what the hell? She's all mad.
Why am I mad?
Oh,
Not mad. I'm annoyed.
why?
Dad's asking me to come upstairs. I'm like, we're doing live.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm waiting until the end of live.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, so you're using me as an excuse to not to go into the house.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, I am in their driveway. They have a little inlet. So instead of paying for a campsite, they're allowing me to stay at the bottom of the driveway where I have a little inlet to park the van. So I'm literally down the driveway for her from her house. So that's kind of nice. Really? Minimum 70%? Ugh. Oh my gosh. I'll definitely have to give you a call after the call because there's a lot of issues, a lot of things. But we'll see. Ooh, that was kind of a little further down than I wanted. She's laughing at me. Like, what are you doing, Ma? But yeah, it's been, I think this week, still working on the website, still working on things to get launched. I'll have my store, my affiliate links. I'm going to launch a newsletter. I think a newsletter would go better with everything. And start doing the videos now that I finally have fiber optic with a reliable internet connection. I am definitely going to crank out a lot of things that have been done. It's just can't upload. Great, right? So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, guys, that's been pretty much my week. Hectic as heck. Loving sleeping in the van though, I gotta tell you that much. It's been nice. Um, I've been cuddling up with Zeus. She goes into her bed and I just crash out here with Zeus and have a nice time. So, yeah, that pretty much is it, guys. So, how are you guys all doing? What have you been doing? I mean, I know Tim, what you got going on? I gotta go. Lisa, have a great week, y'all. Oh, well, there you go. Love you, brother from another mother. Take care this week, Tim. Let's see, Brenda, Elsa. I'm back. Oh, you're in California. Okay. So you're out in Cali doing some stuff, huh? Yeah, I gotta come out. I gotta hire you for help me start building out some walls and stuff in my house. I gotta start, at least making an office because it's just too crazy, right? And yeah, Brenda is getting ready for Burning Man. Whoop whoop. Is it mid-August? When is it this year? You're building another van again? Yeah, you are hooked in hook, line, and sinker. Maybe, like I said, you can come by and, help me. I gotta make some kind of cabinet or, this is the end of my countertop. And then I've got a ledge here and I need to make some kind of storage. And then I also want to take from like this ledge to the other ledge over here and put 2x4s and make this more of a storage area above my head here instead of this little some stuff. I'm definitely going to be doing some stuff here. Burning Man is at the end of August and ends in Labor Day weekend. Oh, you're like, that's easy. Well, I mean, for all intents and purposes, it is square. So it's not curved or anything. So that kind of is a good thing. And there's wood there. So I'm able to mount it to, using brackets or whatever to the actual side. So yeah, I plan on doing a lot of renovations, especially this. This is bugging the crap out of me right now. Like I have so much space up there that I could put things and store things, but it just looks like crap. So I'm going to definitely be taking care of that as well. So I'll be making that. And then I need to build something here. So, because it can go all the way from down here all the way up to the top, right to here. So, yeah, I'll be doing that. My bougie customer wants to build her dream castle on wheels. Oh boy. Bougie, bougie. It's like, don't you understand? I can't say that because I'm bougie. I have my induction stove. Oh, and I've got another induction stove, same make and model, fits perfectly into it. So I got my induction stove back. So I've been cooking on that. And then I've got my sink with gray water and all that and my fridge, and so I can't really say I'm bougie too. Not gonna lie. I'm sure your home will be nice. Yeah, I mean he builds great vans, so I'm pretty excited to see what he comes up with. Oh yeah, they're gonna do the van tour. See, there she is again. That's what she does.
I ain't doing anything.
Yeah, we know. We can see. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna, I hope you all enjoyed the little short of my son doing his drifting event. That was pretty fun. So I put that together really quick so you guys can see what drift competition is. So for those of you that don't know, love Ed. Supporting as a good mama. He gave his team is called Night Call. So they made t-shirts for the event. So
I don't got mine yet.
Looks like that. Is it? Oh, it's backwards. 15. No, sorry guys.
It's
Not
okay,
StreamYard,
Grandma.
but it's Night Call. Yeah, so this is their team T-shirt for 2025 at the moment. So they come in gray and black, but most people get the black because that's the racing stuff. I'm in Texas, honey. I want the gray. I want as light as I can get. So there you go. Kind of cool. I'm really out now. Love you, Tim. All right. So speaking about guys, it's coming up to that time. So I appreciate you guys. Sorry for missing out last week, but I was driving and I didn't want to like pull over in the middle of a rainstorm because that really would have stunk. So I hope everyone is doing well. I know Brenda's going out. Um, I don't know if Elsa's still here. What's Elsa doing? Let's see who else is in the house. Hang time. Sound and video great. Who else is in hard edits? Hi. Ooh, hi. For hard edits. Oh, and Larissa right here. And my wonderful Tim. Listen, oh, you're listening, Elsa? I hope you're doing well. I wonder why you weren't on last week. I wondered why. I put a community post. If I'm not on, there's probably a reason why. So just go ahead and check the community post. I was driving in New York at the time that the live was supposed to be, and it was raining really bad. So if around New York is kind of crazy, and especially if you're in a rainstorm. I was still about an hour and a half away from getting home. So I just wanted to just get to home. It was 30 hours of driving. I'm ready to be done. But I didn't want to stop and wait for another hour and in the rain and all that kind of stuff. So I kept driving.
I think Zeus passed out.
Did Zeus?
He passed out. He's passed out. I passed him out.
He's passed out. I married a New Yorker. Yeah, it's crazy. The traffic there is just nuts. So that's why. And I wanted to get through the thing through the rain and be done with the drive because it was like 30 hours. And I was so close. So I apologize for last week. It was raining and, it's just tough. Sometimes you get reception, sometimes you don't. I'm actually surprised this is actually going on because I only have 2 bars on my phone. And so that's kind of crazy. So this is the first time I'm doing it on the phone. It'll probably be the last time I do it on the phone because at least on StreamYard, when everything gets on there, I can actually. So yeah, I don't like the phone.
You got connection, I got
She's got nothing. I'm like, yeah.
I got 2 bars.
Anyways, so I'm going to call launching out. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course. I hope you guys have a wonderful. Bye.